Now we're going to put together our custard or a topping that goes on top of our crust. Crust is in the oven. It's going to be in there for about 20 minutes. Your recipe says 20 to 25. We'll look at it in 20 minutes. We'll see where we're at. We'll pull it out. We'll let it cool for a minute, and then we'll take and we'll put this filling right on top, and we'll pop it back into the oven. After we reduce the heat to 300 degrees, and we'll let it cook for about another 15 minutes. This is consisting of 2 eggs, the egg white that we had left over from our crust, all right, because we use the egg yolk there. We're using lemon zest from 1 whole lemon. We're using lemon juice, and a bit, which is a bit diluted. And then we're going to take and mix this together. You could actually just use a whisk, but since I have my trusty little beater here, we'll take this, we'll mix it all up, and then we're just going to add a little flour to that, and this is all set. We'll mix it up, incorporate it together as best as possible. We're going to set this aside. Now, let's take a walk down and start on our skillet cornbread. Now, they say the key to your skillet cornbread is making sure that your pan, your cast iron pan, is hot, hot, hot. We're going to take ours, we're going to spray it with some nonstick coating. This is a well-seasoned skillet that we have here. We're going to pop it into a 400-degree oven, and we're going to let it sit in there for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. Now, this is skillet cheese cornbread. We're using Sensible Indulgence, which is 50% less fat. It's a sharp cheddar cheese. With this, we're going to take and mix our cornmeal, salt. We're using baking powder and baking soda for this. And we're going to take and toss this together. This is the one thing with cornbread, whether you have a small skillet or medium size or large, this is great. This is something with cornmeal, should never have that sit up in the cabinet. You can always use it quickly. You can use it all the time, especially during the winter. You want to make quick bread? Cornbread, why not, right? We're using canned corn kernels, a bit of buttermilk, our egg white, honey, and vegetable oil. We'll take and mix this up. Mix it real well. You notice I mix it without the corn so it doesn't get too messy, or it doesn't mess up my whisk here. Set that aside. Just going to mix this together. And then we're going to take and add our liquid to our corn mix here, cornmeal mix. We're going to add in 1 cup of our cheddar cheese. See how simple that is? This machine you're going to find in the produce area, or possibly back in the area where we have ours here, which at the Peachtree City store is near the seafood and deli department. I mean, the topics that you see in there, that you see on the screen, the education that you see on the recipes as far as buying fish, preparing fish, I mean, it's incredible. You can have a lot of fun with it. And you can do some simple things. There's kids' recipes on there that are very simple for any child, no matter what age, to have some fun with. make sure it's all set. Now, at this point, if you wanted to be a little creative, you could take and add some jalapeno peppers and, you know, whatever you wanted to. Have a little fun, be a little creative. See what you have floating around in the freezer maybe you wanted to get rid of. It's been in there a while. No, don't do that. You'll ruin it. Let's take our skillet out. Been in here for 3 minutes, real hot. We're going to pop this right into our skillet. And then we're going to put it right back into the oven. And we're all set and ready to go. Beautiful. Doesn't that look beautiful? Simple. It's going to be in there for about 40 minutes. We'll take a look at that in about half hour and we'll see how it's working out.